And this president won't say the word Islam. He won't say the word Muslim when he's talking about ISIS, yet he'll take every chance to take a shot at America. You see what happened in Charleston, and his first reaction is to talk about this doesn't happen in other countries. I mean, it's just amazing. You talk about putting salt into the wound of an already tragic and awful situation.
Absolutely.
And then the guy who's supposed to be, your figurehead, your leader, is up there and, just bashing the very country that we all love. Listen, Bader Qarmout, before we let you go, the other thing that just sticks out to me is just so amazing is, you see people supporting the decisions by the Supreme Court, and some, of course, had an agenda or actually believe in the results. But others, it's the go along to get along with Barack Obama, the Kool-Aid drinkers, those who are really the Obama followers. And what I find just so amazing is they follow him lock, stock, and barrel on everything he thinks. So let's say the gay marriage result, for example. They're for it because Obama's for it, yet this president has been cozy with countries that kill gays every single day for no reason.
Correct. Yeah, my biggest objection, other than the moral and biblical religious reasons why I object to gay marriage, I mean, if you want the gay, lesbian community to have the same rights and privileges and protections of the law as do heterosexual marriages, that could be done with utilizing domestic partnerships and other labels. The word marriage is what is under attack because it's a biblical word with biblical definitions and a biblical origins. So what I'm most worried about is your church, my church, and every community that stands against gay marriage is going to be at risk of losing their tax exemption unless they allow for gay marriage in that church. It's going to be classified as a hate group, and it's going to lose their tax exemption because they promote hate as opposed to because they stand up for their religious beliefs. People say that's not going to happen. Believe me, it's not only will happen in the U.S., but has already started in England. So if your listeners want to research this any further, they can look at a case in England where a gay couple wanted to marry in the church and then ended up suing the church in order to force it to do so. This is coming to a church near you without a doubt. If they want to have the protections of the law, that's one thing. But to impose that view on my church and threaten my church with losing tax exemption because we stand up for our beliefs and say that gay marriage is not within our belief system, is not in the Bible, and will stand against it. Our church to be threatened like that financially, which of course ultimately means going out of, being no longer existent as a church, that is the ultimate goal, is to wipe out all churches, either through wiping them out or force them into submission to submit to gay marriage and accepting the gay agenda for the United States.
And again, let's remember President Obama, he'll be looked at as a champion of the gay and lesbian community, yet every day he's been soft on countries that kill gays each and every day, not to mention Christians, Jews, and women. It's unbelievable, but they look the other way. I want to see the first gay couple that wants to get married in a mosque. Let's see where Obama is on that. Bader Qarmout,
I agree.
We appreciate you, my friend. It's great to talk to you again, and you're welcome here anytime, as you know, and keep up the good fight in the great Garden State, and join us again, okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate the invite. It's always a pleasure.
For more on Bader Qarmout, visit bgq4nj.com. That's bgq, the number 4nj.com. Before all the madness started this past week, Governor Palin kicked off the week with a wonderful message, a Happy Father's Day wish on Facebook. Palin wrote, "Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Thank you for being the rock upon which a family can be built." And she included a great picture of her dad, Chuck Heath, and her father-in-law, Jim Palin. Looks like John Boehner and the boys are up to their old establishment hack bully tactics again. Governor Palin called out their shenanigans on Facebook, writing, quote, "Once again, the great one, Mark Levin, is spot on for calling out the shameful way the House GOP leadership is targeting good conservatives like Representative Mark Meadows of North Carolina, who courageously voted against the fiasco that is Obama trade that others want to pass before they even know what's in it. Congressman Meadows deserves our praise, not punishment. But, like the great one says, apparently the GOP GOP establishment hasn't learned the lesson of Dave Bratt's unprecedented victory over Eric Cantor last year. The conservative grassroots will no longer stomach politicians who talk the talk to get elected without walking the walk on Capitol Hill. Go ask Eric Cantor how well that worked out for him. 2016 is just around the corner, and elephants have long memories. My PAC will be supporting the brave conservatives who stood up against Obama trade and encouraging good challengers for those who punish them for their courage, unquote. Palin also dove into some currency issues, saying since politicians just can't leave well enough alone and evidently have nothing else to do, they've decided to create a new $10 bill featuring a woman. Let's help them pick a strong and proud role model of the American spirit. Vote here on some of our suggestions for whose face should grace the new bill. We'll reveal our winner on Friday, July 3rd. Palin provides a link where you can vote. You can find that link right on the Mama Grizzly Radio Facebook page. After the Supreme Court disappointed America the first of 2 times this past week, Sarah Palin did not mince words. Is it too much to ask constitutional scholars to be faithful to the Constitution? Palin asked. She added, the most intrusive big government takeover in history, the Obamacare debacle, is now step by step tragically enabled by a handful sitting on the Supreme Court. They, who don't understand our Constitution, are deceiving those not paying attention by acting as if the federal government is more powerful than our individual states, and worse, is greater than individual free and capable Americans. This is why a sincere protector of the Constitution must win in 2016. Her or his appointments to the bench will make or break America. The purpose of the United States Constitution is to impose restrictions on government, to not feed the beast until its expansion suffocates a free people. As noted below, the Obamacare ruling just spoon-fed our obese Oval Office that is filled with those ignoring the will of the people along with our founding documents. The solution? Demand answers from candidates. Ask them, is it too much to expect judicial appointments and the politicians doing the appointing who swear to God they'll uphold the Constitution to be loyal to the oath? Palin included a picture of John Roberts, complete with the caption, I'm not a legislator, but I play one at the Supreme Court. Sad but true. And Governor Palin's latest Breitbart op-ed is out, and it's all about a flag issue. No, not the Confederate flag or any rainbow configuration. Instead, it's about the Appeal to Heaven, or ATH flag, that flies at the Bradley County Courthouse in Arkansas. The flag, emblazoned with an evergreen tree and the phrase, "An Appeal to Heaven," was first commissioned by George Washington to fly over Navy schooners during the Revolutionary War. Now, activists want the flag removed. It's a great piece from Governor Palin. Be sure to check it out at Breitbart.com. There's also a direct link on the Mama Grizzly Radio Facebook page. And I have a new Breitbart piece out this week on Bristol Palin and her news that she is expecting again. You can also see this piece at Breitbart.com or through the Mama Grizzly Radio Facebook page. Congratulations to Bristol from all of us here at Mama Grizzly Radio. To see any of the governor's posts in their entirety, visit Sarah Palin's Facebook page, follow her on Twitter at Sarah Palin USA, and head to sarahpalinchannel.com.